Welcome to Look Behind the Look, the celebrated podcast that explores your favorite looks in film, television, and fashion history. Through conversations with the fashion world's elite and award-winning hair, makeup, and costume designers on sets around the world, you will see and hear exciting tales from behind the scenes, career origin stories, and tons of advice and tips. I'm your host, Tiffany Bartok. Hey everybody, welcome to Look Behind the Look. I just wanted to do a real quickie here on Substack. I wanted to share with you a conversation that I had with Rachel Fleit at Sundance at the premiere of her film Sugar Babies. It's the third film from her. It's a documentary, and it's in a series of 3 films. She calls it a trilogy, actually. Bama Rush, which you've probably seen, and Introducing Selma Blair, which you've probably seen. This is the third one, Sugar Babies. And I wanted to get this conversation that we had out there because it really, the film is going to inspire and provoke a lot of conversation and debate, and I wanted you to hear what she had to say about her work. I find what she said very interesting, and I'm curious, as this movie gets bought and gets out there more and people begin to see it more, I really want to hear what you guys all have to say about the film, because it's going to inspire a lot of conversation, believe me. So without further ado, here's just a little quick hit from Sundance way back when in January, seems like forever ago. And this is Rachel Fleit talking about her film Sugar Babies at the premiere.
Yeah, it's interesting. When I think about Autumn, she is like one of the most self-possessed young women I've ever met, and I'm so excited for everyone to meet her today. I think so much of what she has done is about survival, and so I think she has faced some judgment from some of the more conservative members of her family, but she needs to hustle. She needs to make money. There's really lack of opportunity and options and access to things where she and all of her friends grow up. So it's like she just has to figure out a way to survive and thrive. So I think, yes, the judgmental, conservative family members might have been an issue at first, but she just had to push that aside because she wants to make something of herself, and she has to figure out how to do that.
And she figured it out, and I love how generous she is sharing what she's discovered with her community. And I love what you said too just now about how when people have lack of resources, they build a family, and your film really shows that. And what did had you seen something like that before in another case, or was this the first time you saw that?
Well, in every film I make, there's a group, a community that sort of comes around to make the actual film itself. In my previous film, there was the sisterhood, and I did, that felt genuine at times, but I have not experienced something like this before. And I would say one of Autumn's favorite moments from the film, she has shared with us, is that it's very early on. We go to her niece's 2nd birthday, and you just see the love and the warmth of her community all around. And it's one of her favorite moments. And it was for me, one of my favorite moments of filmmaking, because it was true verite. I just allowed for the scene to unfold, and we were truly flies on the wall. So, I haven't experienced this kind of love and care in my previous work. They are totally at the top.
I love it. And lastly, I just want to ask you said something so inspirational where you said she inspires. Autumn said, I inspire myself.
Yeah.
And can you tell people how you saw that happening and any examples you saw of her doing that in the film that as you were watching her as a fly on the wall?
Well, she inspires herself, I think, in just I think that the kids all felt, they're not kids, they're adults, but they felt they didn't know what this film was going to be. They had no idea. So when they screened it for them, they're like, wow, we really have something to share. They loved how we showed how it really is there. We showed their real life. That's something that they said. I think Autumn really does feel inspired that she did something, And now that we're here, she said this amazing thing to me today. She said, wow, who knew that TikTok was going to get me all the way to Sundance? So she went viral on TikTok, which was a big deal, but now this is even more inspiring. And I think, something I really worked on in the film is this idea of being seen. And I think they really feel seen by the film.
You're making me emotional. This is really great. Thank you, Rachel. I can't wait. I love all of your films.
Oh, thank you so much.
It's
Thank
so
you.
great to see
Thank you. Thanks, guys. Thank you so much.
Thanks so much. Thanks, Michelle.
Thank you. We'll see you guys later.
Yeah, Pete, do you want to take a photo?
I was going to say, that's why I was going to exchange.
Take my email. That's easier.
Oh, okay.
Look Behind the Look is a Vinyl Foot production, written by me, your host, Tiffany Bartok, produced by Jace Bartok, edited by Mugresh Thakor. If you're interested in learning more, find our video version on the YouTube channel, Look Behind the Look Podcast. There you can see rare photos and clips from our guests. And please follow us on Twitter at LookBehindPod and Instagram at LookBehindTheLook. If you like the show, please rate, review, and subscribe. And tell your friends and spread the word. You can subscribe to us on iTunes or any podcatcher of your choice. Thanks for listening to Look Behind the Look.